Hello, my little bunnies. It's your buddy or pal, DNA Bunny here, to show you another video on the starter sleepover with Sleepover Friday, will lead to Saturday Sleepover Slumber Party with Lisa and Lily. And as you can see in the background here, I am at my friend's house, and my dog is right here underneath the blanket. And let's get started, shall we? We'll first tell you guys I do have one Ross. And I do have a thrift store haul to show you guys when me and my mom went to the thrift store yesterday on a mother and daughter sushi day. And I do have um an item to try out with you guys, which I will get into later, that I was looking forward to trying. And let's get started first by asking you guys, how are you guys doing on this lovely Friday night? Maybe where you guys are at, it's Saturday morning or Saturday afternoon. Whatever day and night it is for you guys, I hope you all are having a good one. I hope you all taking care of yourselves and being safe. Your family and friends and sisters and brothers around the world. Hope everybody's doing good. I had a good day today, even though I had to go to work today, but that's nothing new. Always got to go to work on Friday. But it still was a good day, even though we kind of had like this same old meeting that we always have where they say this stuff and then really it's not really worth like even getting into or anything like that, because it's like stupid. Because it's like I said, the company that we work for treats us like kids and figure that we do not have lives of our own, and feel like that, just because we are the janitors or custodians and the people who are higher up, when they complain about us doing normal things that everybody else does, they quick to call our boss or whoever's in charge like they're our moms or dads or caretakers, not realizing that we have our own lives and we have the right to do the same things that your guys are doing. Like, for example, I'm not going to get in all to it today because this is Friday, like I said, and work day is done and over with. But for a good example, it's like we have our lunch, which we are allowed to have. We sometimes are on our cell phones because we have the right to be on our cell phones during our lunchtime, or if something was to happen, there was family emergency or something that needs to be taken care of that we need to use our phones for. Well, some people were claiming that somebody was talking too loud, which I found that it wasn't me, but said, oh, include all the janitors, that they're disturbing people, when we know there's people who are clients that talk louder than us, that you can hear all the way down the hall, hearing a conversation, talking in the hall, carrying on, laughing and joking around. But the minute one of us is on the phone, they quick to call the office on us, telling us that we're interrupting something when, I'm sorry, y'all guys do the exact same thing. But just because we're lower than you, because we're janitors, you feel like you have the right to call and tell our boss that we interrupted you and stuff like that, when half of the time it's y'all people who are making noises in the hallways and laughing and carrying on and talking on the phone. But you quick to put the blame on us. But I know sometimes certain individuals talk too loud, but that's besides the point. Like I said, I'm not going to get in all to it in that. But the clients that I talk to say, yeah, you don't really bother nobody. And when you are on your lunch break, if you're listening to something, we never hear it at all because you had the volume on very low. And, or I'm just looking at something online or something. I'm not bothering nobody, and I'm just sitting there eating my lunch. And then, speaking about that, then one of the second command that wanted to talk to us today was talking about telling us where we should have our lunch and where we should not have our lunch, thinking that, oh, we're just supposed to just eat in the janitor closet or be forced to leave out our building to go somewhere else to eat. when, we only have a limited time to eat lunch. So, if you leave to go somewhere to eat lunch, you have to come back to work on time. So you can't just dilly-dally where you're going and then you have to rush back and sit down and eat and hopefully have enough time to enjoy your lunch. And I do not like going out during lunchtime. And I feel like, hey, if the clients are not complaining about where I'm sitting at, where I'm eating my lunch, you should not be concerned either. Now, if they're complaining about it, then you can say something. And I actually talked to one of the clients who said, all this stuff they're talking about is unnecessary. Especially they're talking about where you should eat your lunch or how long you guys should be on your phone. It's like you guys are not kids. Some of you guys have your own families and own children of your own. And I told you, we work with people that have mental disabilities and other type of disabilities. So some of us are not all in good health. So they have to talk to their doctors. They have to get their dentists like me. Or sometimes somebody has called them that needs to talk to them right away. Like, for example, sometimes my mom calls me and I'm going to answer the phone because it's my mom and I have a right to talk to her. And sometimes my lead worker calls me. Sometimes my boss calls me. And now, if I fall through what they talking about so-and-so said that they're going to make it a policy for us not to be on our phones. If I was to answer the phone when they call, they're going to look at me and say, how come you didn't answer the phone? They don't want to hear the same thing they just told us about, but you told us not to use the phone. Oh, no, that's something totally different, Dal. We wasn't talking about that, but you just told us not to use the phone generally. I'm like, you guys, you can't be forcing that. You tried this years and years. Every time you bring this bogus thing up, and every time, it does not work. You cannot tell grown people not to be on their phones, not to answer their phones, especially if it's something that has to do with their family, their children, or something that has to do with their doctors or anything like that. You have no right to tell them they can't do that stuff. Like I said, we're human beings. We're people too. And the minute you try to confront them about it, they're quick to shut you down or they're quick to try to get rid of you. And that's why I don't mention my company, because if they ever found my videos, they're probably like, But that's just why I don't mention their names. So they can't say, oh, she mentioned a company, because I'm not going to, because I know how it's going to end, because it ends for other people. That's why I tell some of my clients that we cannot always talk about everything that goes on, because they get whiff of it. We will get shut down for it. And you know what? We might have a union, but sometimes our union is not that strong to help us in certain situations. That's why we have to bite our tongues and just think about, how we can get through this without them interfering with us as well. Because, we have the right to stand up for ourselves. We have the right to have the same rights as everybody else. Just because we're janitors does not give them a right to push us around and tell us, like children, you can't use the phone, or you can't eat lunch there. Because, I told you guys something like this similar happened a couple years back. And then I ended up eating lunch in my janitor closet. And I would continuously eat lunch in my janitor closet if I had good signal in there. And sometimes the janitor closet stinks. So I go out and sit somewhere where there's signal and where I could eat my lunch. I shouldn't have to feel like I have to sit and somewhere isolated because other people feel some type of way. We all should have the freedom to be able to enjoy our lunch, talk on our phones when it's necessary, not be told, oh, you can't do this and you can't do that. And it's like I told somebody before, you can't tell grown people that stuff, and that's not going to stick, because what are you going to do? Write everybody up that you see on the phone? What you going to do, get rid of everybody? You need us to clean the buildings and to do these things. Because, you know, you fire everybody and they get whiffed of this, they're going to be like, why should I work for a company that won't even allow you to be on the phone when you need to? Why should we be with a company that you can't even eat your lunch somewhere without them saying something to you? Or you can't leave your coat on a chair without them saying, oh, you shouldn't do that. Because the lady that I talked to about this situation, she was like, so what? It's a chair. Who cares? We got all these chairs here. And hey, other people leave their clothing and stuff on chairs and they don't say nothing to them. She said they dare say something to a higher class. Do you think they'll get away with that? Of course not. And they shouldn't get away with it with you guys. And I was just like, you know, I am used to this. I don't really complain because I know that half of the stuff they're saying is not concerning me, but at the same time, I still watch my back anyways. But, you know, that's enough of that because I'm not going to continue to talk about that stuff because, you know, work is over. That's done and over with. It's need to move on. It's Friday night. We're supposed to have a good video here, which we are going to. And I'm still having a good day and I'm still having a good night. And I'm going to continue and look forward to the weekend. So first, I am going to show you guys what I got from Ross. I got, yes, some more of this angel hair chocolate, which is very delicious. And like I said, I only have this like once in a while. You cannot have this every day. Well, I can't have this every day. Oh, and speaking about stuff, remember how I told you guys I had to keep on having these headaches and stuff like that? Well, I talked to one of the clients about it, and they said if you hum for like a whole hour, it will go away. And that was very helpful information because it did help. And I'm glad that I was able to talk to her about that because she was like, yeah, her fiance has those type of headaches too. So I didn't know about that. I'm just like, see, this is how I said we can learn from each other. And I'm just glad I got that information. And I also got from Ross this dress. I told you I was getting some new dresses. I got this one here, which I think is very cute. Has like 2 bows down the front, and it's blue and white. And you know, that's one of my colors. Main favorite color is blue, and the second is pink. So I am going to wash this because even though it came from Ross, it's brand new. But you know, sometimes clothes fall on the floor, or other people try on the clothes or return the clothes. And so it's good to just wash it afterwards. That way you have a nice clean outfit. So yeah, I got that. So I'm gonna put that to the side. And what else did I get from? I think that was it from Ross. I'm gonna show you the thrift store thing last for a reason. But and I also got these vanilla cream Wardo's original, which are very good. I do recommend. And I got this. I know this is for like supposed to be for like kids' hair, but adults can use it too. And it has the oil moisturizer, and that's what my hair needs. And I got the smoothing edges because definitely need for these sticking up. So I'm going to do that because I don't know if I'm going to continue using the Baskin Liver stuff. I don't know, it's because I'm mixing with my moisturizer, but it's making my hair itchy, and my hair wasn't itchy like that before. So I don't know if it's that or it's just being too much used. But like I said, I'm not knocking that product. And look at this girl. Look who came out the cover. It doesn't fail, does it, you guys? Every time I do a video, there she comes. Say hi. Since you out the blanket, say hi. say, hello, everybody. After this video, I'm going to use the bathroom. And you, young lady, need to be patient. Yes. Yes, you. Because, you know, mom's trying to do a video here. And you act like that somebody is not allowing you to be in the video when they are. And then when they give you the attention, you want to go hide in your blanket. And, you know, we're going to have our cuddle time later. So let mom do this video. The faster I do the video, we can have our cuddle time. But when you keep interrupting what I tell you, it's not going to happen. Yeah, it's not going to happen. So you need to relax and just chill out. Okay? Be a good girl. And I know you are. So yeah, sorry about that, you guys. I kind of lost my train of thought there, but I was talking about the hair grease. So I don't know if it's because I was using both products at the same time. That's why my hair started to itch. Because like I said, I'm not knocking that product. Because like I said, that could be the reason why my hair was itching. But otherwise, I don't know what to tell you guys. So that's why I'm trying a different method here, just to see if that's the case or not the case. Because like I said, I'm not pointing fingers at nobody. But anyways, I am now going to show you this. I got this when I was at Giant as well, the crystal candy. Now I seen this on YouTube. Always people trying it and they say it's good, so I am going to try it with you guys. I just gonna have to refloss again and brush my teeth. But I wanted to try this since it made it look good, so I said let me try this. Not bad. Has a nice crunch. I think that one's cherry. Nice diamond shape. This one I think is blueberry. That's what the inside look like. Probably share with my friends. Not bad. I'm not gonna give it to her. I'm just gonna let her smell. You can smell it, but you can't eat it. There you go. I'll give you your stuff later that you can eat. Okay, so now we're gonna move on. Show you guys what I got from the thrift store. I got this dress here. Has like flowers on it. And it's blue. I think this was really cute. Nice little ruffles at the bottom. So, yeah. Got this for work. So, like I said, I needed new dresses. Because some of my dresses are, like, old. And it's good to change up. Oh, I know what else I was going to say. My, mystery secret friend that I've been giving the mystery bags to. I know I've been making them so happy. And it makes me happy to make them happy. Now, it's funny, though. Vanilla calendar. And it smells good, too. And that's what it looks like. But at first, I thought, because I had left 3 shirts in there that I figured they would like. But at first, I thought they didn't want them. And I was like, okay, well, if they don't want them, I said, let me wait. Because maybe they're running late. I said, if they don't want them, I'll come and get it at the end of the day and just throw them away. But it turns out I was right. They was running late, and they did come and get them. So I was very happy to know that they appreciate everything that I give them and like everything. So that's good. And now I don't have to worry about throwing something away or giving something away because, well, I mean, like giving away to a thrift store or something. I could just give it to somebody that I know would want it or need it. Are you biting my dress? And now this is like a kind of like white and peach and pink flower dress. Yes, I got the flower dresses for the spring. And plus, I love flower dresses. And this is the last dress I got. This is the white ruffle dress. Like I said, perfect for the spring and the summer too. So I might wear this tomorrow after I wash it. We'll see. If you hear anything in the background, my friend is watching a video in his game room. So that's all the clothes. Now I got one more item. I already showed you guys the candle. I got some bath bombs too. You know I love my bath bombs. And these smell good. So hopefully they are. But that is my video. And I hope you guys liked it. If you do, please hit the like button. You don't have to, but if you want to, you can. Feel free to do so. And if you do, I appreciate it very much as always. And if you want to subscribe, please feel free to do so. You don't have to, but if you want to, I appreciate that too. And if you want to leave any comments down below, please feel free to do so. I enjoy each and every one of your comments. And I always look forward to it. If you want to, you don't have to. And if you did subscribe to me, I didn't subscribe to you. Like I always tell you guys, we're one big family here. We need to take care of each other and look out for each other and support each other. Let me know so I can take care of you guys too. And what else was gonna say? Just by watching my videos, I appreciate that too as well. And I hope you all take care of yourselves and be safe and have a good night or a good day. And like I said, thank you so much for watching. And I will see you guys tomorrow on Saturday Sleepover Slumber Party with Lisa and Lily. Until then, be safe and have a beautiful night or day. And let's see, my dog wants to say bye. Probably not because she's in the blanket now. Let's figure it as usual, but that's okay. But anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Until then, be safe. Bye-bye, and thank you.